Mama. Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming. Welcome to Blessings Podcast. It's so nice to have you guys once again. And thank you all for having Blessing Podcast registered in your mind. I know anytime. Thank you, Nota. Oh, great. Thanks. I will love you. I will keep loving you, Papa. Thank you so much. Your love is so pure and genuine, and I'm wild. Thank you so much, greatest. Every time I'm live, you are there to support. You're always gifting me. You're liking. I don't know. I didn't know you, Sha, but thank you. You pay me say you don't marry. Oh. You pay me say you get woman. No, be my con they consider polygamy. Who can't say polygamy? They my. I don't know the whether I consider one. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you all so much. Then again, it is my culture on Blessings podcast to always say thank you to each and every one of you who always come here to support me. Thank you all so very much. And thank you to my amazing team that I'm always calling. I'm always bugging. I know they care when they're busy, when they're not busy. I know even they look time before I call. Anytime you enter my mind, say, see what I supposed to do. Anytime I'm freaking out about the show, I just put a call across to them. And guys, do you know the beautiful thing? They've never turned me down. They've never told me, Blessing, you're calling too much. They've never told me, why are you bugging us? They have never told me, come on, go and do it yourself. No, they haven't. They are so soft, so cool, so easy to talk to. And I don't know. Thank you guys so much. I wish I could marry one of them now, Shay. I would just enter house. Oh God. It's so hard and rare to have people that you are not related to. You don't have any kind of relationship other than friendship with them, and they are all out for you. It's such an amazing thing. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You should man not break your heart, Daniel. I used to go beg you. You don't marry. I not feel marry. What is it? I have to get married. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you both. You are so amazing and supportive. Thank you. And thank you all that always come here. And a big thank you to every person that has ever featured on Blessings podcast. I just write you guys and you just say yes, no stress, no nothing. I know they stress me. The ones when they stress me, say I don't block some of them. When I know they stress me, when I just tell me, yeah, why not? I know Blessed Podcast can be a bit personal and it can be wow. But you guys keep coming and I say thank you. I love you all. I appreciate your goodness to me. Thank you all so much. So now, guys, we are going to be bringing up one our guest. She's a phenomenon here on TikTok. She's a big name. She runs her own business. And I'm going to ask her my first question because of the scenario that on Twitch I met her the first time I got to know her on TikTok. So that's where my question is going to start from. But don't forget, you all have the right. I love you, Jamal Vicky. You all have the right to ask questions. You come up the box to ask your question. You type it on the comment section, and she can take your question if she's comfortable. If she's not comfortable with your question, she will move on. Okay, guys. So while we are tapping, let me make welcome. Let me see if my guest is here. The one and only official hair by Queen.
Hello.
Oh my god. Hi, mom. Who did this thing like my boss like this? Okay. Let me see how to switch it. Okay, I think I have to. No. Why is it like this? No. Mama, 1 minute. Let me fix this. Ooh, I don't know what happened. Why? Uh-uh. What is it? I never even bring the guests up. All of them, I thought they send requests. Now so now they do it for you. That's all that they do. No, guys, wait, let me handle this. Okay. That's all that they do. I never even bring the guests up. Request don't full everywhere. Anyone here? Oh, no, it's like it look as if you guys have been planning, waiting. EJ, four requests already. I love you, Jamago Vicky. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. Yo, now you walk about my head today, right? Hi, Mama. Hi, Queen. How are you doing?
Hello, Aaron. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening. You look so pretty. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Wow, you're beautiful. You're welcome to Blessings Podcast. Like you already know, I believe you've seen a couple of our series.
Yeah.
I ask questions and you give answers, and people are allowed to come up to ask you questions. And anyone you don't want to answer, you can always trash, even mine. Anyone you feel you're not comfortable with, you can trash it. But every question you choose to answer, you have to tell us the truth.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your choice to choose a question, and then we have to hear the truth on it. Okay. All right, I'll go straight to my first question. The first time I knew you on TikTok was on Big Trousers platform, and it was on a saga. I think you were having an issue with some lady over a boyfriend, a man you were dating, and then whether she was calling you out as a baby papa and all that. That was the drama that was going on that time, and I got to hear a couple of stories in that moment about your relationship. So my question is, did you ever feel betrayed by this man, knowing fully whether you made sacrifices for him and he didn't inform you of the lady in question?
Okay. I will answer this. That guy was one like presently is already my ex now. Was once my boyfriend. I think we dated for like 8 years. Okay, so I didn't even know that he has like someone that already have baby for like a daughter for him. You understand? Even up till today, it's not confirmed yet. Okay, because I got to understand then, like when the guy was in prison, the guy reached out to me and said, the
Go
guy reached
ahead,
out to
Mama.
me and said that look out. I was thinking maybe it's a setup something. I was like, there is nothing like that. Like this person is somebody that I already know for a very long time. You can't just come and say this and that. But with time, everything seems to be true. Like I was just the one that was left aside. You
Eventually.
understand? So when I that day you saw me on Trousers platform, because I saw a video on one saga page that was talking. She was just referring to me because ever since she saw me that I was selling hair, she forgot my own name and started calling me anytime she's making like okay, anytime she's making maybe like a video to me, she just start mentioning my business name. So I didn't find it funny. You understand? I was like, okay, if you have issue with me, call my name. Don't call my business name. You understand? So that was why I came on Big Trousers platform and said I need to organize this thing because we can't be having issue and then you're calling my business name. No, I don't like it. That was what happened. Yeah, thank you.
All right, Mama. A whole lot of people are piled up. I don't know what their question is for you. But guys, don't forget today we are going to 50K like. So guys, can you tap and help us share the live? We have here by Queen here, and you have opportunity to ask to ask her questions. Don't forget that. So let me bring up the first person. What is it? You guys, you don't even let me question my own. I'm the host. You
Hello.
all are just sending requests like you have been waiting to question here by Queen. What is it? Hi, one with God. Good evening. Go ahead with your question, Mama.
Good evening, hairbyqueen. I love you so much. I do come to your live stream apart from this. I love you, and I love the way you do your live stream. I love everything about you. Anytime I come to your live stream, I do write you. I beautiful one. I just love you. That is all I want to say. I don't want to ask you any question.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mama.
Mama.
I love you too.
Thank you.
One love.
Okay, those of you that was asking what she does, she's a hair vendor. Seeing her name already, you should know. Our page is official hair by Queen. She said all kinds of good quality human hair, bone straight, I believe. I've seen some of her PC coils, they are top notch. I've seen some of her, she has beautiful hair. Just go out there. And there's one wave I saw that I'm in love with. So you guys go out, patronize her, and reach out, inbox her. You get your delivery right to you. Okay, guys? So I'll just go ahead and pick up the next person. Wahala, wahala. Oh my God. Hi, Daniel. Go ahead with your question, Papa. Oh my God. Guys, if you don't have a question, please can you do me a favor and not send your request? Can you do that? So that you know chop blocking, the way smelling at say chop blocking.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
Hi. Good evening, Osa. Go ahead with your
Hey,
question.
Rebecca, you're looking really beautiful. I actually wanted to ask you a question, and that's why I'm up. You ready? First, my question is: how do you manage to keep your business growing with the sagas here and there? How do you? Is there a secret you use to get back on track when you do business? You're popular on TikTok, and then you one or two sagas. How do you still tend to manage your business with all the stories attached to you most times?
You do well. Now you can't take that question come off from my mouth. I didn't know I wouldn't have brought you up. That was one of my next question. Go ahead, Mama.
Okay. You said, how am I able to manage my business
Manage.
with like the saga, the dragging up and down? Okay, one thing I always tell people is that building up a business is just like building up a house. You have to set your foundation, because if your foundation is not solid, it's going to affect the whole of the building. You understand? So I'm always polite to tell people that I'm not afraid to fail. I'm somebody that is determined. You understand? So most times when I see people throwing shade about me, I just say, if not my business aspect, my guy, just forget am. Instead, I will use you grow. You understand? So during the time I was building my business, I already know the surrounding that I am going into. She understand me. So I already set my foundation solid. You understand? Despite the, maybe like people will say this hair by queen, this hair by queen, that. Sometimes when people, I just feel like people, I think people are now civilized. They understand that most things that people are saying, some are not true, some might be true. You understand? So they want to get close to you. When they get close to you from afar, they're just like, this person sees another person, no, this person is different, though. They'll begin to like you. You understand? Then from there, you begin to, like, you have audience, you have to grow your audience. You understand? So from there, that is it. You understand? That is it.
Oh, okay, Mama. Thank you so much. Let me ask you my own question before I bring up any other person. Mona, wait first. A question I want to ask you. Do you feel, have there ever been any dragging that got to you that you felt deeply like you wished they hadn't dragged you that way?
Normal, all dragging will always get to you, but just that I've like get to the extent that, this consistent dragging air by queen, I've got to the understand that if people want to get view, they must mention my name, air by queen, air by queen, air by queen, air by queen. So the more people do something, the more it become attached to you. So to this extent that I don't even care. You understand? So when I just sit, I'll just flip up. I'll just see, I'll just flip up, because I already know what they want. You understand? So sometimes I will just even give them more so that they can see, you understand, and say. So people will not be, who is this air by queen? Who is this air by queen? People want to know me, you understand? So there is what I used to say, like, what people want to use it to bring you down. Provided your mind, your heart is clean, it's definitely going to raise you up. You understand?
Exactly.
So I don't
Have
like
you have you have you ever been dragged with a story that you knew was completely lie?
of
And
course.
if you have, how did you react to that story?
I
You
was
knew this was rubbish.
Of course, yeah. I was really, really down. I was like, I want to explain this. I won't do this, but At the time, when another new one come, everything fly out.
Right? That's great. Coming from somebody like you that have had to go through this kind of drama on TikTok, I think that's really an encouragement to me because when I see them drag me out, like, when me I tell you this thing when they talk, so mine is that I laugh over it, or I'll just be laughing in my but then again, it's great to know that you're able to overcome those unnecessary drama on TikTok. Ukonu is here. Ukonu, what's your question? Oh God. Hi, Ukonu. Good evening, sir. Go ahead with your question. Ukonu, are you there? I'm very sure Ukonu send request. Come waka comot. Ukonu, are you there? Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to play a short music for us to relax our nerves before we come back to questioning our guests. But I want to quickly make this information to you. Somebody chop blocking for my last podcast because he sent question come when he sent request when he knows he no go talk. If you know you want to have a question, send request. Except say you don't already make up your mind. Say now chop, you want chop better blocking. Okay, you don't already bring yourself come out. Wow. So I'm big. If you know what chop blocking, ensure that when you are sending your request, send it because you have a question to ask our guest. Okay, we are not here to play, so don't make it look like it's a playground. Okay, guys, I'm going to play a music for us while we use it to wait to breathe for you guys to tap to 20K, guys. Do you remember this song, guys?
It's low. It's kind of low.
It's low.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Wow. I don't know why all these songs are. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, now they hear me. All right.
So we know they hear you. We can't hear you.
They know they hear me.
Yeah, now, yeah, now.
Who sing this song, guys? Who sing a man who don't be old school? I love the line. I love the line. I see everybody dancing and dancing and know you got them, bring it to them, bring it to them. Who remember this song? Who sing that? Solid Star Siam. Village old school man. I know you're saying no to something that way you rock when for that. Everybody on the line is you. Guys, we are tapping to 20K likes, guys. Everybody on the line is you. Guys, we are tapping. Don't forget who our guest is. If you have a question for her, send in your request, okay?
Yeah, the sound, like we can't hear you. It's the sound.
Modest. Hi, Father. Thank you so much for the gift. Okay, guys, we are still tapping. We are tapping, and I think I have greatest Prince of Glory here to ask you a question.
Okay, let me quickly ask my question. Good evening, guys. I just
Good
want I'm
evening.
a little bit curious about this vendor stuff. It's like, do you people normally have competition, stress on it or stuff like that? Do you guys have competition on these hair vendors? Like I literally know that you are not the only one doing this kind of business. Do you encounter any kind of competition or someone trying to take clients away from you, or just enlighten me on that, because I don't want to talk deep. It's like I've heard some stories like
All right.
stuff like that. So that's the only question I would love to ask.
All right. Thank you, Papa. Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of air vendors out there, but for me, I'm not in competition with anybody. I just focus on my own space.
But is it lucrative? Is hair business lucrative? If I want to, would you advise me to go into it if I
Like for
want to?
now, it's too much. It's all over the place, just like pure water.
Oh my God. Okay, no, go ahead with your question.
All right, official hair queen. I put it to you that many of you are fake and criminals. They advertise something else and they deliver something else. Now, I want to ask you a very direct question. How many people have you defrauded? In the sense that maybe you have defrauded them from giving them fake products or maybe not delivering after payment.
My
That is number one
moderators, are you
question.
people here? Are you people here allowing Ukonu harass my guests?
No, I'm not harassing your guest. I'm asking her a very splendid question. So let me
Thank
repeat
you.
the question again
No.
for a
We heard
better
you.
understanding.
We heard you, Ukonu. God bless you, sir. We heard you.
I heard
Thank
you.
you. We don't need a repetition of that question. We already heard you.
Okay, a lot of a lot of people have that mindset, like what I order versus what I got. You understand? So what I order versus what I got actually happened. Like it did happen. You understand? I use pidgin English talk to ukondu. It did happen. You understand? But there are some people that do that. You understand? And there are some people that does not do that. You cannot say all air vendors are scam or this and that. Even sometimes, even when I see people that are saying what I ordered versus what I got, I dey even think say maybe not them be their own problem, because I can like look at the hair I'm wearing. I think this is a 24 inches deep wave. Somebody would tell you with a full frontal, 13 by 6 full frontal. Somebody would tell you that okay, I'm selling this 100% human hair for €100, and you will come and buy. So what are you actually expecting?
Okay.
What are you actually expecting? That it's that what 300 and something euro. You see somebody that say I want to sell it for you for €100. What are you expecting? You understand? So that is it. And also, I've not
That's
defrauded
true.
anybody.
That's true. So if you if you dey look for cheaper ticotin, they'll come bring cheaper ticotin for you. You can't they complain. Say it too cheap. I don't get. Ukonu, you sef dey tell her how many people you don't defraud? How many people? Miss P, you na not late comers.
Hey, my queen,
Guys, don't forget we are
I
still
think
tapping.
it is getting too cold and I need to actually shake your leg, delete you. That is one thing we do in this podcast. We actually put you on hot seat. It is not just about air business. We can actually DM you to know more about air business. It's a simple question, and it's just it's not actually coming for your personality. It's just to put you on the hot seat so that you feel the seat is hot. Last year we had a popular saga, and it was actually tagged air vendor by day, the other by night. My one question: how were you able to manage that scenario? Because it eats top level. You understand? And then secondly, did you at one point almost run into depression based on the story? You understand? And then thirdly, did you think that it actually affected your business to a certain level? Because because I will assume it's no, except you're coming to tell us that the story was actually yes. Because me I feel it is no. But if
No,
it
sir,
is
thank
no,
you.
that is my
Thank
three
you for your
questions.
question. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
think the
God.
first question, I'm actually going to skip that. But the second one that he said, how am I able to manage it? Like I said, I don't allow what people say to get to me. You understand? Like I feel that people, I only show what I want people to see. You understand? If I there are a lot of things or a lot of crazy things I do outside camera. You understand? So it's the only thing you see is this. My dear, I like there are other things I do also. Like I don't allow people the definition gets to me because I know who I am, what I represent. You understand? And also, if you say like if you like get to like affect my brand, no, I won't use it to level up. You understand? They say a woman that know what she wants, that know her goal, she know how to deal with. Like sometimes I do tell people the like you see this saga dragging use is an opportunity. Sometimes even the Bible even said sometimes people will think that doing this will bring you down, but as a wise person, a wise entrepreneur, that is why they say entrepreneur, you will use it to bust up. I think I was able to sell a lot of eggs. Even that time, I was the talk of town. I was selling. Even me myself, I shock. I say, eh? Because at first I was thinking maybe people are going to no, don't want to buy from me. You understand? But it get to the time that people get to know me and say, see the girl when they talk, she they see her hair, see her like I already set up something. You understand? So when people will just say this, people where go walk on by, they'll just come my page. See here with this girl they talk, with this hair they say, Girl, I want to get at that time I was just focusing on my business. You understand? I was just focusing on my business. I was coming live often. People were buying. I was selling. I was restocking. I was buying. Even me myself, it get to the point that even the post office I was shipping for, they have to ask me, say, I need to come register with them for the shipping because I was paying extra, like the money was expensive. Sometimes I'll go use 500 euro ship goods. Sometimes I'll go use 400 euro ship goods. They come to me say, no, I need to even call register from them. Even me myself, I was like, post office too. I was like, when I check my money from my account, I was like, I said, it be like say it go continue. It be like, it be like say it go
I will
continue.
shoot you another story. You for
It
drop
be
one for
like say
them.
I go bring another one. You understand? So sometimes it's just the mindset. Like me, I understand everything. I understand this social media. I understand people because I understand that these people don't know me. They have not even seen me. So who are they to define me? They don't know me. I might be rude on social media. I might be good on real life. You understand? So as far they don't know me. That is it.
I get you so much, Mama, because a whole lot of people get to paint pictures of what they think and assume about personalities on TikTok, and that's what it is. And I've also come to meet a lot of people that are so good, web preachers. You see them, you say this, be like say this woman a Reverend sister, but when you meet them in real life,
Yeah. Everybody na
you'll
thief.
be
Now who
like,
they catch, now be the
you'll be
main
like,
thief.
wait, I
Everybody
beg.
na criminal. Who they catch, now be the criminal. That is it.
That's great. That's great. Edo boss, go ahead, sir, with your
Una
question.
good evening. Una dey hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we did hear you. Good evening.
Hairbyqueen. You know say you na me. I just get one direct question because you get something. Maybe I mean some people no dey understand that well, including me. My question to you is that I put am for comment section before, but I just say I should ask you. When you say you don't settle for less, what do you mean by that word? You dey laugh. You
Okay.
don't say I go ask you.
I love you guys must ask me that
Uh,
question.
I don't say you don't say I go.
Okay. Like I
so,
said, a woman that know what she brings to the table does not settle for less. You understand? For example, when I mean I cannot settle for less, I'm not talking about like a rich man. I want somebody that has money. I want somebody, no. I want a man with vision. I'm a business person. I cannot go for somebody that will sit at home and say, manna will fall from heaven. I need a man that will tell me that, okay, if we invest this money, look at maybe like in 2 years' time, maybe it's gonna increase. Okay, let's give a try. Somebody that has something upstairs, not somebody that will say, okay, 2 times 1 is gonna be telling me the opposite side. I need somebody that also think the way I think. That is why when you see a magnet like this Apple Watch, now you need a magnet to make it work. If you buy something that is plastic, you add it to a magnet, it will not connect. So I need somebody that think the way I think, want to take risk the way I take risk in a positive way, want to do things that I do. You understand? So in that aspect, we can come together and bring us something. You understand? I don't want to live life. I've suffered a lot. You understand? I've suffered a lot. I don't want to train my children for, like, my children are going to be asking me, Mom, tomorrow, Mom, why be saying our government they feed me? Mom, why be say we are so poor? Why be say I'll kind of question myself when the next me they come from? I want my children to ask me, Mom, why are we so rich? I will tell them, say, because Mom and Dad did not give up. I want to ride good cars. Yeah, people will get house, not be too head again. So I want to live that kind of life for myself. You know.
Thank you so much, Mama. But before we take Ukonu's question, guys, let's take 1 minute break. Don't forget we are tapping. Can you guys remember that we need to tap? Can you guys remember that we need to tap? Tap, 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 guys. We are tapping to 50K and we've not even got it to 20K, guys. Is that how we are going to do it today? Guys, we are tapping, we are tapping, we are tapping, we are tapping. Let me see if my music is going to work. Let's take a minute, a break for music. I know you all have questions for Hair by Queen. But then again, don't also forget, if you have any hair you would like to order from Hair by Queen, she's open 247, 24 hours a day. Just drop your order. Go to her page, you will see all the hair that she has. Drop your order there and she will reach out to you immediately.
Mad crazy, bro. Because just get there. So, seriously, meanwhile, me, I'm just looking for one girl that'll just like a fly.
Who remember this song?
The way you dance, the way you dance,
Yeah, most women. Una don't hold, some of una don't hold well for this TikTok. Now come TikTok on the form young fans where they look for 22 years old, don't now want marry. Yeah. I love the way you. Guys, we are tapping to 20K. Help me tap and share the live, guys. My power.
Yeah, friend. See how that day. You like the time we should go always. Yeah, the night you can't say anything about it always. In our class road.
Okay, guys, we are coming again with Hair by Queen. Don't worry, everybody's going to come up. You have opportunity to ask your question. We'll see a few minutes with her. Come on, we just started with her, so we have her here for another 30 minutes. Okay, guys, just be patient. Everybody will get to ask your question. Ukonu, go ahead with your question, sir.
All right. I have three
Please,
questions for
Ukonu,
you.
do not put
Her
it to her
Princess.
again. Don't put it to her. Ask your question.
Okay. That is a good way to tell me what to speak. So I don't know if you write a speech for me to ask her. So I have to ask her what is in my mind. Official, very pretty hair. I want to ask you this question. I have three questions for you. Number one is this: how many people have you ever think of that? Oh, had I knew, I wouldn't have worked with someone like, example, Blexing, that they have pissed you off. Number one. Then number two, what is that client that even if they call you today and you wouldn't wish to attend to them? Then number three, has any client ever called you looking how beautiful you might claim that you be? They called you having the mind of, having a sexual intercourse with you, like lesbianism, someone like a German Pekin. Have you ever has
Somebody drop
somebody like that
drop
call you before?
My moderator let me drop.
Somebody like that and call you before.
All right, thank you for your questions. Please, Mama, a quick one. Please do not take offense to any question Ukonu ask. He's one of my biggest fans. I don't know whether to block him, whether to mute him, or whether to delete him from this app.
Somebody have problem with evidence. I don't know.
Oh my. Oh, go ahead.
I can't even remember any of the question again.
Even That the only one I remember. Has any of the clients ever called you to harass you sexually?
No.
Okay. Is there any client that you don't want to that did you dirty and you wouldn't want to have any business transaction with that person ever again?
Normally, all business, you can't please everybody. You understand? You cannot please everybody. You cannot. There are some people that you sell to. You don't want to sell from them because of their stress, their drama. You understand? So normally, as an entrepreneur, you're supposed to know you can't please everybody. So just do your thing.
All right. Don Evans, good evening, sir. Go ahead with your question.
Good evening, guys. How are you guys doing today?
You're fine, thank you.
What a beautiful day. You guys look lovely and amazing.
Thank you.
Official, first of all, I want you to please respond to this question, please. What is your level of qualification in terms of your academy at home?
Okay, all right, sir. Thank you. Do you want to take that? I've
Okay,
dropped you already.
I'm gonna
I
skip.
thought you were done.
I'm gonna skip that.
All right. Go ahead to the next person. Okay, before Nosa asks her question, NJK is asking, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Any kids?
No.
Go ahead, Nosa.
If I was actually polygamous with this answer, I would have married you. But if I couldn't, the makeup on your face looks too cruel. I really need to shake you off.
I didn't do any makeup, actually.
Yeah, but the beauty is actually looking too cruel. I want to see. It's actually hot. It is not yet to. We're not yet to actually market business, but to shake your leg. If I couldn't, two questions. One, when I actually joined TikTok, I noticed that you're a very close friend of Big Trouser. But I think, obviously, I see that you're distant. If you're not, give me a reason why you're distant. And then, secondly, back to the SADA issue, during the course of the SADA, you came up with an ideology of you actually stood there as a prank. Is it coming from a place of tension, or you actually just needed to say something to get this OT off the market? Or that's my next question. Thank you.
I think I should personally block Nosa. What do you guys think? Mama, are you trashing the question?
I'm gonna trash the last one. You understand? Because I don't want to speak anything concerning that aspect, because it's already past. Past is past. So basically, I am Big Trouser. We are best friends. Okay, we still continue best friends. Okay, I've always been there. Me too. I've always been there for him as well. Okay, so we're still friends. Now Big Trouser is married. So he needs his own space. I think most times, that is why I always say people don't show everything. Sometimes I go visit Big Trouser, Big Trouser come visit me, you understand? But we don't show it. Okay, that does not mean that we're not seeing, you understand? We don't want to put it on camera because he's already married, so he needs that, like, we're too close, even to the extent that people thought we were dating. You understand? Now, I don't need any issues on his social media, like, don't go back to hairbyqueen, no, anything that was going to cause him mental this other. So I just want him to get his own. If he come, no camera. Oh yeah, we just go out. Then I go, no camera. But we still remain friends, even up to date.
All right. Ade, go ahead with your question, sir.
Good evening, everyone. So I have two questions to ask. So the first one is, what strategies do you use to attract and keep your customers? That's one. And the second question is, do you get more sales online or through the word of mouth, like through referrals? How do you get more sales? Through online or word of the mouth referrals? So those are my two questions.
All right, Papa. Thank you.
Like what Ade said, what strategy? I think I'm going to skip that because my strategy is my power. You understand? So I cannot tell people my power. You understand? Me saying my strategy is me telling people my power. You understand? This is internet and people are going to use my power to attack me. You understand? So my strategy is my power. You understand? I need to be protected at all costs. And also, you said if I do make sales online, you understand? Normally, yes, I do make sales if I come on live video, or maybe I have audience. I have audience on my WhatsApp. Sometimes if I post on my WhatsApp before I post on TikTok, it's already sold out because I already have buying customers there. You understand? So sometimes I do get them on my live stream. Okay, so if I come on live, maybe people that I don't have on my contact are going to see me too. You understand? So referrals are people also, maybe like somebody that bought hair from me and like the hair, and he's our old friend, like, oh, where did you get this hair from? Hair by Queen. You understand? So the person want to patronize me from there in that aspect. You understand? So I do get in both aspects, both way, so that's why I continue doing both ways as well. So
All right. Thank you, Mama. Trust me, you're so smart and pretty too. You're super intelligent. I agree with that comment. You're super, super intelligent. Okay. Guys, don't forget we are still tapping. We are tapping. We are tapping, 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 tap, tap, tap. Guys, come on. We are going to 50K likes and we're not yet 20K. Can you guys tap for me, please? Make use of the button. Just be tapping on my nose, guys, on my forehead. Okay, as you're seeing me, can you tap, please? Thank you. Go ahead, take 9.
Okay, good evening or good afternoon.
Good evening.
Okay, my question is like I love her confidence and then energy, and then the way she's handling the questions. She's so steady-minded and a straightforward person. So like I want to know the secret behind that. You understand? Like
Is she entering your eye? Go to her DM.
no, 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 no. I just want to know the
Don't
secret
worry.
behind our
Yeah,
confidence. You
she'll take the
understand?
question.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. She'll take that question. Go
I
ahead,
had
Mama.
not understand.
The secret behind your confidence. He said you're so stable, you're smart.
It's
Why
God,
are you this
God
confident?
and God and consistency.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Ukonu. Oh my God.
God, again.
Just
All right. Sisi, from last time you made
thank
mention that
you,
your
greatest queen. Thank you so much, Papa.
firstly, host, there is no very dark man who is going to sue you to court. Please don't be. You have to behave like Nedu Azobia, because you don't have a right to direct anybody's question. Everybody's free to ask whatever the question they want to ask. There's no very dark man here who is going to
But I'm
bring
not
your
directing
secret
you.
on.
Not going to go straight to your question. Have we not been taking
Okay,
it?
okay,
Evans, I'll bring you up. You are up next, Evans.
okay.
Be patient, please.
Okay. Official, you made mention that your current your boyfriend is now ex. Isn't that incapability of you failing how to protect him to make him happy that makes him to become your ex? That is number one question. It's not in your capability to keep a man that makes that kind of a man to become your ex. Then number two question is that what do you think of polygamy? Because as I'm talking to you, I might be interested to give you a surname that nobody can give to you. I want to give you a gift of being a answering Mrs. Okono. So if you are privileged, it's a privilege to give you such. If you are willing,
Okay.
I'm going to give you Mrs. Okono. What do you think about that?
All right. Thank you so much. Let me mute. Let me mute and laugh.
Is all right. Oh, good.
Go ahead, Mama.
Okay. Like he said, I believe you cannot keep a man. A man that wants to stay is going to stay. You understand? And the other way, I don't want to be Mrs. Ukwondo. No. Okay. I don't want to go into any polygamy. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Sent done. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, guys, you just dropped me so very sharply, and I was not even expecting it that is so. The dropping will so be very soon because
I'm
I'm
sorry,
not
sir.
that familiar with your
Yeah, I'm sorry.
program.
The law is
Okay,
immediately you're done with your
okay,
question, I drop you down. I didn't know you still had more to
okay,
ask.
okay. Thank you. Official, as a woman, I want to ask you a very sincere question. Can you handle a business that is very, very high intelligent business that, in fact, when people come to tell you, your guy, maybe your guy get hotel, he dey run hotel business, and he dey travel, he dey do a lot of things, he travels all over the place, and he do a lot of things, and you hear some rumor. Can you conclude that this guy is doing it? One.
Okay, go on.
Two, how
No,
will you be
Evans,
able to
Don
keep
Evans,
your own?
hold on. You said, can she conclude that this guy is doing it? Is that the question? Because I didn't get that.
Yeah, yeah.
If she can
I
conclude,
still don't understand your
do
question.
you understand? Because I don't. What do you mean she can conclude?
Okay. What? Okay. If you can, let me. Someone can just come to you. Maybe you saw your guy in an hotel because I have someone who run an hotel business, and he have his own hotel in Nigeria, but he's also his own into consultant of big hotel, and he do go. They do call him to different hotel to have. They paid him, and they find out that that particular guy, he traveled all over the place, all over the. And they do find out that that guy is always traveling or doing all these things. Everywhere you go, he stays in
Okay,
one
yeah.
hotel and the other.
All right.
And you now find that someone that just come to you and say, this guy, they see am with woman for also hotel. The guy get different woman, and in which you know that you as they say, and as they say, when una dey say, and you and your guy dey talk reach night, that kind 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and even the guy dey ask you as a woman, see the kind business wey una dey handle and everything, then you just conclude on your own. How will you handle that part? And una too dey talk reach 3
All right.
o'clock, 4
Okay.
o'clock before una sleep. How will you conclude on your own? And the second part, as a woman, how can you bring your husband to a level of maturedness? Because it takes a woman, it takes a man to
No
bring to
problem,
a
sir.
home,
We get the
it takes a
question.
woman
Yeah.
to build a home.
All right, sir. No problem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Could you comprehend that question? Because I couldn't think that. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't. The only
I'm
thing,
even confused.
yeah, the question, it took so long and it's confused me. As in, they catch your husband for hotel, you can't conclude. As in, how you go take conclude? How you take say you conclude when you don't even know what your reaction go be in the first place? I'm confused. But since you didn't understand,
Yeah.
sir, please, Evans, if you have a short sentence on that question that we can understand, we send your request, because it was so long. You lost me, you lost her, and we can't even give answer to a question we don't know. So, sir, and we need your question very short, not such a long sermon. Guys, let's get to 25K, guys. We are not tapping. Let's get to 25K. Ade, go ahead with your question, sir.
Okay, so I want to ask, have you ever spied on your competitors' strategies, business strategies? Because we know this air industry, there are a lot of competitors. So have you ever spied on one of your competitors? Have you ever? And secondly,
It be like say this Ade na heaven though. Because the way they go ask all those technical questions, it's
okay,
like you are an investor, you want to get.
okay,
All right, Papa, no
secondly,
problem. Okay, you
uh,
have another question.
yes, if you are offered a stable and well-paying job, will you quit this business? That's all.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, like you said, have you ever spied? Sometimes in business it's intelligence. You understand? Sometimes you just try to check what this person is not bringing. You understand? What this person is not bringing, then bring it. That is what make the bomb. You understand? That is when you went, like maybe you go to a supermarket, they're selling what's it called? Tomatoes. So it's just for you to check the environment. What are the customer demanding that they don't have there? So when you start selling that thing, then that is what make the magic. You see, business. It's not easy for somebody to leave his own vendor that is buying and come and buy from you. You understand? So they need to see that thing in you. So in order to make, mostly now that we have a lot of air vendors, sometimes you just check around. You understand? As a smart person, as a business somebody, you need to be thinking more than your customers. You need to, before they think one, you're already in level 10. You understand? So you just have to check around. What are these people? Because you're already in the feed. You understand? So you're already in the feed. You just have to check around. Okay, this is what. Then you bring it. That is what make the magic. So I'll just pause there for now.
All right, thank you. No,
And
sir,
also, he said,
unmute.
question number 2: if I'm offered a well stable, I think I
Well,
cannot work a 9 to 5 job anymore. You understand? Before I work also, and also run my own business. My business was my, like, a side also, plan B. But I think presently my business is now my side A. You understand? So I no longer work for nobody. I just work on my own a registered business, stay at home, do my thing. I think I even get more money, more paid than before. So I don't think I am able to work for anybody anymore. You know.
all right. No, sir, go ahead. Guys, we are going to
Since,
25K likes, guys. Let's keep tapping.
Eba, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We are hearing you.
Since beauty has made every day I want to go into air vendor business, let me just go straight to the question because everybody is trying to look into air vendor business. Eba, I have an easy question for you. Maybe because it looks like it's me and Mr. Okon that wants to actually look who is likely to give you the surname. My question is, what is that one thing you look at for in a guy? The first thing you look at for in a guy, or the characters you look at for in a guy, so I can start to work on myself. And then, secondly, do you think that TikTok has been beneficial to you in a certain level to no, like the idea of the saga has been more benefit than of more harm to you? That's my two questions. But the first one is very important because I need to start to work on myself. Maybe I have to give my son in my
We hear you. Go ahead, Baba.
First and foremost, when I see a guy, I like a very tall and skinny guy. Okay, with a black skin color. Okay, I think the height, first of all, is what attracts me. Then from there, your intelligence, the way you talk. Sometimes they say you can't know a person just the way, like you can definitely tell a good person or a bad with the way he speak. You understand? You might be seeing somebody on the comment section really speaking well, like telling good things, but the moment it open his own mouth, his or her own mouth, you can define the person. You understand? So that is it. So I like when a guy is cute, you know, have something
She
up,
like better thing.
stuff like that.
Go ahead, Zon
Also,
Evans.
have some money. I like my
Yeah,
boyfriend money. Also, my boyfriend money, please.
you not go give your boyfriend money.
I like
Give
my
your boyfriend money. You
boyfriend
know they like your
money
boyfriend money.
also.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
guys, let me go back to the question. Let me go back to the question that I asked before. You guys say you don't comprehend. A guy, a man, a married man, he has a hotel and is into hotel logistic. He traveled and other hotel do call him for consult. They do consult him of latest event or whatever. And so many women were calling her husband to tell her that we see your guy for so country, we see her for so place, so if they do this kind thing, they do this kind thing. Official, if you were in that shoe, how can you handle that situation?
And now we understand that question. All right, sir. Thank you. Now the question makes more sense. Go ahead, official.
I think you should explain to me because me, I still
No,
don't
what he
understand.
means is that if you were married to a man and the man runs an hotel business and people keep calling you that the man your husband was seen in different kind of hotels, so he's asking how will you handle such a scenario if people call you that they seen your husband with women in hotels.
Like my
How do
husband
you
run an hotel business,
business and
and
people now
people
call
are
you that
calling. I really don't know.
because why did Tayami say he know say you never marry? Why can't they tell me you can't
I
assume
really
the
don't
position
know.
now? Can't know what you go do for future. Let me not know, but Miss Wise Vicent, go ahead. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. By second, good evening. How you doing? I'll lay back with a crush on my husband. I don't give a quiet. The best second. Eba Queen, you always said, because of this narrative of this negative of marriage, now you are scared of marriage. What are your fear in marriage?
No,
All
I'm
right,
not
thank you,
afraid to
Mama.
get married. I'm not afraid to get married. Okay. When the time is right, I don't want to rush the process. When the time is right, it is right. I'm always saying, God, I want to marry once and marry right. So
She's the
that is
best.
it.
Yeah, yeah, you're so right. It's better to take all the time and marry once and marry right than hurry into it and marry wrong and then become single again to want to marry right. A quick question for you from the comment section. Will you be open to marry a single dad of two that has all you are looking for in
No,
a
I think
man?
I cannot even date a guy that have kids. Talk less of even marrying somebody that has two children. No.
Oh, okay. All right. I think, Ukono, don't worry. Let me bring up all those that are on the list. Then when you get to your turn, I'll bring you up, sir. Okay. I think
Okay,
I
a
still have
quick one.
one more person before you get to you, Ukono.
Being you
Please don't be
single,
offended.
being you a single lady now, are you in any way ready to be loyal to your husband to be like when you serve him food, you lay down like tradition demands? Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that. Guys, can you keep tapping? Can we keep tapping? We're not in 30K likes yet. Let's go to 30K, guys. Tap and help us share the live. I think we have 30 minutes more with hairbyqueen, guys. So tap and help us share the live. Go ahead, Mama.
Of course, I'm a loyal person. Whichever way, they say do what work for you. You understand? If leaning down like daddy, even if I'm in a relationship, I do call my man daddy. You understand? So daddy, because baby just too common. Daddy, my love. All of those stuff. So do something romantic. And sometimes I do say spicy your relationship or marriage. You understand? If bringing like bringing like the plate leaning down, no problem. Understand? I can do it. Our mother not do that. They do them now, so I can still do it. Don't worry.
Okay, NJK, go ahead with your question.
Yes, good evening, everyone. My question, okay, I think I have two questions. I've forgotten the other one. Maybe if I remember, I'll say it. My first question is, what is your deal breaker? Like, what can a man do that even if he has most of the qualities you're looking for, and he did something that will make you say, "Oh, I am no longer interested in this relationship." That's my first question. My second question is, let's say you're married, you've been married for quite a while, would you um would you will if you catch your man, I don't pray it happens to you, cheating, will that make you leave the marriage? That's my two questions. You can drop
Okay.
it.
All right, thank you, Mama.
Okay.
Okay.
The first one is I think I know. Can you remind me?
I think she said, what's your deal breaker? What to make you leave a man, even if he has all the qualities? What's that thing that he would do that will make you take a walk?
Mm, I think domestic violence. When the guy is beating me off, I think domestic violence. So the other one is if I catch my man.
Your
What
husband
is
cheating with you, is
yeah.
he really?
Somehow, with the way the society is, like, I know most of these guys they do cheat, you understand? Because you can't cheating like is a crime, yes, but sometimes I don't think I'm gonna leave my marriage because of my husband cheat. No, I don't think it's possible. No. But maybe perhaps I don't know, I'm not married yet, so I cannot tell what I cannot do in marriage. So I think let me first of all get to that point first before I can understand, you understand? So let me
Okay.
reach that point.
Sorry. This is the last time we are taking Mr. Okon. The very last in the whole wide world for tonight. Okon, go ahead with your question, sir.
All right, self-acclaimed hair queen. You said you are self-acclaimed hair queen. I put it to you, the self-acclaimed hair queen. I don't see you as that. Now let's put it in this context, madam. You said you cannot date a man who is broke and who is down. So you basically want a man who is hypergamy towards you.
Like,
Now let me put it in this context. You have two customers who are trying to buy from your product, and one wants to pay in kind but broke man, and one wants to pay in kind with a little bit fat envelope, like for example, if Don Jazzy should order your hairpiece right now and say deliver it in my home, and this is the kind of things you need to do, which is sexually intercourse and with a fat envelope, would you say no to that?
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Uwon, I never said I'm not gonna date a broke man. I never said so, Mr. Ukwonu. I
Oh
never said
Jesus.
so.
Don't
I'm
even
not
worry, I'm
gonna
not
date.
bringing Ukonu. Anybody that help me bring
I
Ukonu up,
never
I'm going
said
to
so,
block
Mr.
you.
Ukwonu. I never said I'm not gonna date a broke man.
Wahala. Which one be take and claim again? Now you claim. Now you talk last week say I put it to you, you are gay. Today now self claim.
He said I never see you like that.
Oh good.
Good.
Hi Ade, go ahead with your question, sir.
Okay. So, have you ever made uh, a very uh, wrong business decision? That's the first question. A wrong business decision.
The
And
second
second
one.
question is, if peradventure social media has stopped working as a business tool, do you have other plans or other ways to get customers?
All right, thank you. I think Ade is a business, is a hair vendor. He wants to get either he's a hair vendor or he's making attempt to go into hair. So he wants to get all the strategies from you free of charge. Where it's Blessings
Okay.
podcast, you get some
Like the first one said, what? Have you ever made a wrong business?
business decision. Yeah.
Okay. I think basically at first, yes, because this is the third time I'm actually selling a hair business, and it lasts more than a year. You understand? So I think yes, but selling hairs is like just my passion. You understand, from the beginning. You understand? So I think somehow, like in a way, like when I would say like a wrong business decision, I'm talking about me not knowing a lot about hairs but going into the hair business. You understand? So during my first and my second time was all about that, but you see, this time I really took my time, and I think it's not a wrong business decision. Okay, so like you said, if peradventure, like, no more TikTok, no more, I think it's going to affect the whole scenarios. Yes, I think so, because I'm not somebody that want to open a shop. No, I want to work from home, like sell my products, like using a website and all of that. So I think maybe without the help of internet, of social media,
Everywhere go red.
everywhere go red. Yes, that's true. Everywhere go red. So I think there's gonna be a problem there after, you know. So That is it.
All right. Miss Wise Beaton, go ahead with your question, please.
Okay. I don't come a girl back queen.
Yeah.
Um, sorry to ask this question, but I just want to know more. Like, do you think everybody have their achievement in life? You understand different type of achievements in life. Do you think marriage is one of your achievements?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mama.
I
She's
think
asking if you
yes.
think
I want to get married. I want to have kids. I also want to be successful too. So I think marriage is a yes for me.
we are going. We keep tapping, keep tapping. After all, we have a candidate for the position of a husband already coming up every time to ask questions. So, guys, can you keep tapping? Can you keep tapping? He's going personal because he wants to know details so that he will know if he will come to your inbox after this show. And I've seen his picture. He's good looking, so he's going to be a good catch. But there's one problem. No, sir, go ahead with your question.
Yeah,
Well, they want to ask
I'm
another
helping you.
when the marketing
God.
value seems to go up, one has to just Ebacon actually doing a good job. You're just a proper example of not judging the book by the cover. You're fucking intelligent. I give it to you honestly. Two questions. Or I'll make it three because this might be the last time. First question. Ebacon, I will be logical with you. If you are to be a man for a day, what will you do? Like if you wake up one morning and you have to be a man for a day, what is that one thing you would like to do as a man? Then second question, what is that one thing that you've done that you're very proud of, but you're ashamed that people will not sit well with it will not sit well with people if they find out that you've done it, but you're proud of doing it. You understand? And then the third question. Have there been any time you've gone a bit physical or you've taught yourself not to allow somebody know your feelings towards that person because you want the person but the person is not actually giving you that attention you so wish, and then you don't also want to make yourself look cheap because you're beautiful. Do you get the three questions or I take them back again?
No, don't
Yeah,
worry.
I think
We got it.
that's
No,
okay.
First question,
go and be getting it. No, sir, go and get it in the comments.
Okay. The first one was, you know,
I think one of the question is what is the stuff that you've done you don't want, you are proud of doing it, but you feel if people know they'll judge you. And I think the second one, go ahead, answer that first one, please. No,
okay.
send your request again.
No, so
Send your request.
I'm
There,
very, very confused. I think you guys should take it like a step one or two first, and then you can come back again. Like you saying three.
and we don't have much time. I don't want my time all spent with her. I need us to take all the questions within the space of 15 minutes that we have more left, please, guys. Go ahead,
Okay.
NJK.
Yes, I have two questions. The first one, what is that wrong perception people have of you, especially men? What is that wrong idea or perception they have of you, especially because of what you do? That's the first question.
Okay.
The second question is, during your previous relationship, have you been cheated on and have you cheated? That's the two questions.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay. Okay. There's a reason I'm laughing. So, firstly, she said what? Oh, sorry. Like the second one
What's the
got
wrong
me so
perception?
personal.
What's the wrong
Okay.
perception people have about you?
Like men. I think a lot of men, they'll be like
Ukono, I will bring you up. Don't worry, wait.
a
I'll
lot
bring
of
you up.
men always say they don't want a woman that know more than them. So a lot of people think that this girl go today, like this girl want control. You understand? This girl go they control us. This girl go they do this.
Exactly.
This girl go they do that. So that's a lot of things that men do say with me. Like say, I don't want you. I don't like this. You too. Your heart too open. You understand? So, and then most of the women I always say I can't settle for less. I can't. So there's a lot of majority of guys who are always scared because of what I said. So I will just boldly come and say I like you, but this one where you say you cannot settle for less. So when you say you don't settle for less, what do you actually mean? You understand? So I'll come make you come explain. They'll say, people know the reason I'm like that. Oh, they say maybe you need my way, get money, my way. Now make you come explain, give the person say, look, this is what I no, not this way. You understand? Then people like, okay, I think you should be explaining to these people. These are our Nigeria people. I was like, okay, you know. And also somebody asked
My
me,
opinion on that, I don't think you need to explain to anybody because you don't even need a man that cannot comprehend the things you say.
so somebody said if I have cheated
In your
on my
previous relationship. If you were
I
cheated on
think
and if you have cheated.
I think
You cannot. She's guilty. She's guilty of that. She's very guilty, guys. She don't even need to answer.
I
Her
will
laugh
skip
has
that
proved
part. Okay,
she's
let's get on
guilty.
the good part.
Even if she likes to skip it,
Okay,
she's guilty of that.
anybody. I don't want to offend nobody. Yeah, please. Okay, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
skip it, please.
God. Doctor, go ahead with your question.
Eba Queen, for Ukronu's sake, don't worry, I will less for you. You can settle for me, I will less for you. You understand? But that I said my first question: if you had to be a man for a day, what will you do? Do I
Oh,
take it slow, or I just say all again? Then the second question is the fact that what is that one thing that you've done? You're okay and you're happy that you did it, but
you got that second question.
you're not
Yeah.
yeah. And then the third question is that based on the fact that you're beautiful, you can see Ukrono is dying in the comment section, and I'm defeating Ukrono at the moment. Have you ever been so in love with somebody that you don't you don't want the person to know that you're in love with the person, but you're dying slowly because the person is not giving you that attention you're so sick? Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's a common trait with women. Go ahead, man.
Okay. First, if I was supposed to be a man, what will I do? I think I'm gonna treat women nicely. Okay, because I believe women are queen, they own the crown. Okay, so I'm gonna treat women, not just only my woman, but women nicely. Okay. So the second one is
What is the thing that you've done? You're happy with it, but you know if people know about it, they'll find out it. So you
okay, I
don't.
think I'm not really. For me, I don't care about what people say. You understand? Provided I'm happy, I think it's okay for me. So sometimes I'll just do some things, and provided I'm happy, you understand? Provided it's my own thing, not anything that's gonna like hurt anybody. Then I think I'm always happy. I don't before I do something, I always think. So if it happens, it happened. But most times I'm always happy. So I'm always proud of it. So I know the reason like what people are going to say, provided is what not going to like something that is not going to affect anybody. You know. And the third question is like
Have you ever been in love, but you didn't tell the person because maybe the person don't want you, but you know in your heart you're dying slowly. You love you, not you're dying because love don't kill. You know you love this person.
yeah, I've been in love. And I think there was one guy I met on TikTok. Like like I said, height. When I saw the guy, I was like, then I just flipped. I just came up and I was like, "Are you single? What do you do? Where are you?" And all of that. It was like a big platform. Okay, so I came up and I said, "Are you single?" And all of that. I think maybe the person is even here watching me. You understand? I know he's here watching me as
Please
well.
stay tuned.
So
We
I
like
told him
you.
directly, if I like somebody, I'll
Okay.
go for you. Do you understand? I'll always bring that green light for you to know that I like you. Most time, maybe like I might even be quarreling with you all the time. I will just be doing. I want you to notice me. You understand? So during the time of like settlement, stuff like that, I will always want the person to notice that I like him. If it get to the extent that maybe like, what I do this girl, what I do, my dear, I won't bring problem come between me and you. Like, I want you to see me. If it's even gift, I will be gifting you. I want you to see me. You understand? I'm a kind of person like I always bring the green lights. You understand? But sometimes when I bring the green light and you're not bringing the green light for a very long time, I might say for a very long time. But when I see that the green light is not greening, So
that
I'll just
discouraged.
flash it back. You
Of
know,
course, it's
that
natural. It's natural with everybody, every lady. When you are showing somebody attention for some time and the person is not reciprocating it, a time come, you just
yeah,
get discouraged and move
yeah.
forward. So they're not they love anybody forever now. So guys, if you know you are here and you are the one she has been giving green light, uncle, then do you still find picking now? Can you please reach out? Reciprocate. Who can go ahead with your question, sir? And this is the last time I'm bringing
All
Ukon
right.
here. By Queen, please. The very last.
No, after this, I'm going home. If you're still online, I will come back. Miss self-acclaimed hair vendor. Madam, you made mention. The more you speak, the more I have question for you. So
Okay.
you made mention that you made mention that you cannot settle for less, and provided I know settling for less is a woman marry someone who's beneath her. Example is Noza, the one that just left. Noza, I know he's very similar to you. Then number two question is this. You said you cannot leave a man for a cheating. Now, let's assume that you are privileged, that God has answered your prayer. Okon happens to marry you. And one of the things that I requested in marrying you is to tell you that I need more of your sisters or your friend. How will you react to that?
All
Okay.
right, thank you, Ukonu. Oh my God. Now Allah for who they privilege. They marry Ukonu.
Oh my god. Hmm.
Guys, keep tapping. Go ahead, Mama.
Okay. He said, I said I cannot settle for less. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, a woman that knows what she brings to the table does not settle for less. You understand? I cannot settle for less. That is true. And if I have the like you said in the second question, can you put me through?
Privilege to be me to Ukonu.
No, I don't want to be Mrs. Ufonu because I don't want to live a polygamy family. Okay, I cannot. I
Okay.
think a man like Ufonu will suppress me. You will
But
suppress me. I can't even speak in the house anymore. I cannot talk. I cannot even speak. So I don't want.
all right, let's go ahead. Mama, please go ahead with your question.
Hello, Oz. Good evening.
Hi,
Hello,
Mama.
baby. Here by Queen. Hope you're fine. I just have a question for Here by Queen, and my question is: I saw that you're launching a new product, so I want to know what the product is all about and when is your launch date. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mama.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I'm also like gonna launch my second brand. I won't like I'm like on this I think on the second of next month I'm gonna be launching my teeth whitening brand. That's my second business, you know. So this is just like a hair brand and the other one is a teeth whitening product, you understand? So I'm gonna be launching it on the 2nd of April, 2025. That's all.
Wow. Teeth whitening.
Yeah,
I'll
teeth whitening.
definitely be there. My teeth need to white. And they go ahead with your question. And please, if you have sent requests before, do not send requests again. Only the people I have on the box now I can bring up. I think I have 3 people waiting. They are the only ones I can take more tonight, guys. Please, so that we'll allow her by quick to go and rest. She has tried. And they go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, so I would like her to tell us how do you handle customers that demand excess discount?
If I
How do
share
you
everything, I don't want to do hair business. I said,
Are you a hair vendor?
it's a hair vendor. It's a rival. Go ahead.
Okay. Basically, I already understand where we are coming from. Like, we are Nigerians and we like to price things. So, but now we are in, like, we're there for Europe, you understand? We are in, like, we're there for abroad now. So, when you walk into a supermarket, you pick like a toothpaste, you already see the price there. So, during the time I was starting my business, I just say, I know I'm Nigerian, but I want to build my business like that. You understand? So I got to understand, like, during the time I started newly, there were a lot of people like, I want to buy this hair. Maybe I'll say how much? I'll say 300. And the person will be like, no reason, not be 250. You understand? in your own aspect, you might be pricing, but in another aspect, you are downgrading my products. You understand? So I got to tell them, I was able to, like, even on live stream, I do tell them that all my prices are fixed price. If I want to do discounts, I will come and tell you that I want to do discounts. Maybe it was 250 before, now it's 200 euro. You understand? But you like saying, not be, instead of that 200 euro, not be 100 euro. I know they green for that. I always announce it publicly. You understand? Say, this is it. I always tell people what it's all about. You understand? This is it. And I think that has always been helpful to me. Once a customer just see the product, they already know the price. So they already know, say, Hair by Queen, not the reduced price. Hair by Queen, me, I don't add family with business. You understand? Business is business. Even my mom, if she won't follow me buy something, she have to pay. A family, if I won't dash you here, say you be my mom or you be my godmother, you be this, I will dash you. But if you are buying from me, look the price there. You understand? So that is it. That was, I like that. I think that is always working for me when it comes to my business.
Good evening, Daddy Don. Go ahead with your
Good
question.
evening. Good evening, hosts.
Good evening.
And good evening, Official Hair and Beauty by Queen.
Good evening.
Yeah, before I ask you the question I want to ask you, I beg to correct the host when you said you explained to somebody about what you meant by you can't settle for less. She said you shouldn't be explaining. It is very wrong. You have to be explaining because almost every Nigerian man knows settling for less is man will not get money. Probably that is not your own perspective of settling for less. Some can say, I cannot settle for a man who is less educated than me. That is also settling for less. So it is good you explain to anybody that wants to know what you mean by settling for less. Then my question goes like this. It says, what is your greatest regret? What have you done in the past that you regret doing?
All right,
That
sir.
if they turn the hand of the clock back, you will wish to correct it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay, I think my biggest regret so far has been, like, I wish I, like, if I can turn everything around. I think it's some people around me, some people like I make friends with, which are no longer my friends. You understand? So sometimes when I see what they do or what have like happened, I'll be like, God, I wish I know. You understand? I think the people are some people that was around me before, the negative vibe people. You understand? So I think for now I've cleared them off. So I think I'm good. You know.
All right, the last question for you today, Hairby. Thank you so much, Mama. Daniel, go ahead. Guys, we're still tapping. We couldn't get to 50K. Can we get to 40K before the show ends, guys?
Good evening, everyone.
Can we get
Host,
to
I greet
40K?
you now.
Hi,
No,
Daniel.
Voss, don't be angry. I came up first. I wasn't having any question that time. Sorry, I'm very sorry.
No
So
problem.
my question is this: Official Hell Queen. Good evening. You were talking about giving a green light to a guy and the end. I didn't understand the story. I wanted to finish it. The fact is that how the guy was unable to notice your green light. You understand? Because I have a daughter. I'm married, officially married. I want to know when my daughter is falling in love, I will know automatically. I want you to, did the guy end up, giving you the vibe back, or the guy was gullible to understand you? We men, we tend to be, we don't understand you young ladies at first, but at the end we regret
We
it.
need, we need to carry paper and
Let's
Bible and write it
relax,
down
not
for
be
you
at the
guys
ask
to
question. Let she
understand.
answer the question.
All right, thank you, Papa.
Okay. Like I said, that guy, when I saw the guy on the live stream, it was exactly what I want. You understand? That was like love at first, like at first sight. You understand? I was like, wow. So I have to send a request to climb up and say, because I really want to know if I'm crushing on somebody's husband or somebody that is not single. So I have to, like, in a kind of way, and say, I want to verify you. And he was like, okay. I said, can you stand? The moment he stood up, I was like, inside of me already, like, oh. So I already, like, there's
Are
this
you on the
feeling.
matchmaking line?
Yeah, no, it was not just like a big platform. Okay,
Okay.
I was like, you understand? My body system already changed. I was like, that ginger inside you already been activated. I was like, okay. Then I said, okay. I asked the guy. I was like, are you single, or are you I'm not asking for myself, or I just say, I'm not asking for myself, or I'm asking for a friend, but I'm asking for myself, you understand? So I don't want to look like a way, like you being cheap, or in a kind of way. So I was just like, are you single? Then he said, yes, I'm single. I was, where do you live? Then he said, this is where I live. I was like, okay. I said, I like guys that are tall. Guys that are tall. I think dark skin. I said, Then he said, you your friend Azal. Now I say, all my friend is single. So I'm just like, in a kind of way, picking up questions and asking him, like, see the way, like, the word which is going to come out from his mouth, like picking up questions and like asking him questions to see if really is the kind of person I want to go for. You understand? So he was able to answer it, and it was like no long talk. I was like, okay. So after some days, I met this person again. I gifted the person. From there, we were like having like a little bit misunderstanding. Then I was like, I'm single. Are you single? Then he said, I don't tell you now, they're single. I said, okay. Like, I just follow you. You understand? They were like, okay, I'll follow you back. You understand? So I was the first person that waved the guy.
Well, how did he end up?
He
Did he
kind
bond?
of like, I think, very nice, I
Did you
didn't get
guys
to,
date?
no, I didn't get to see, like, even up to today, I haven't met the guy. You understand? So, but, it's all right. But it's all
Oh,
right.
you shall say that guy not be this a day when they come ask question like FBI. So
But it's all right. So I think sometimes, if you like somebody, you can actually work like in a kind of way, not just like that. You understand? So I think this,
but
even
the
the
point
person.
is, Hairby Queen. You know there are guys you show all the green light, but they don't reciprocate. So if that guy had not reciprocate, what you would have worked out,
I
right?
just turn off.
Mm.
I just turn off. You understand? So when the guy actually understand the assignment, as an intelligent person, he already understand the assignment. From there, I think, like, we didn't even start dating like that. We're just friends. You understand? We're just friends, like telling each other, this is what I like, this is what I. From there, I was able to, like, still monitor him, and he was just still doing his findings. You understand? It's not all about wow. According to this girl, he said, wow. It's not all about wow. Do your findings. You understand? So he was just doing his findings, and me too. I was doing my findings as well. You understand? So we're just there. From there, you understand? Getting to know each other. You understand? So from there,
Write them out. I beg. Talk them out one after the other. Make Daniel for fit comprehend una date.
yeah, like online dating. But I
Okay.
didn't I didn't get to see the person.
Daniel, sure you don't hear. They date, but they never see each other.
No.
Might talk them for Yoruba or Igbo, or maybe get the English when they talk am. Because I can't believe that with all the stories she said, you could not see comprehend what she was saying. She had to spill it out. Oh God, these are the kind of men that even if you do breath like this, show them, they're not going to understand. Say you like them anyway. Thank you so much, By Queen. Thank you guys for coming. But guys, before we end this show, can you take this like to 40K? I want just hit 40K my rest, guys. Come on, let's keep tapping. Thank you
Like,
so
try to
much, Mama.
WhatsApp, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, By Queen. It was a privilege. It was really a pleasure having you here. And with all the beautiful questions. you were able to answer. Thank you. And guys, don't forget she's launching her product, her teeth whitening product on the first, you
On
said
the second.
2nd of April. So guys, everybody to Hair by Queen's platform. Go clean, especially all those of now they get brown teeth, brown up and down. We no one go see dentist. I don't want to go see una say no. So follow Hair by Queen and go and get teeth whitening product because your girl will want to see that teeth whitening. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hair by Queen, for coming. Thank you for coming. We love you.
All right.
Thank you
Have
so
a
much.
wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. Bye, Mama. Wow, guys, that was also just that. Do you know my next podcast? I'm going to block Ukonu. How many of you support it? If you support it, write it on the comment section. Good block Ukonu. My next podcast, Ukonu has to be blocked. We need to block that man. Wow. Oh no. Now only one person support all of them. They shout no Ukonu for a full year. Oh my God. So, unfortunately, we are still going to have Ukonu next on our next podcast. That is wow. Okay, guys, you know the forum, you know how it is. The floor is open. Send in your request. Let's have a chit chat on the conversation we just had by Hair by Queen. Thank you so much. Yeah, she did a great job. But no, sir, I need to block you, John Ukonu. Because the questions you guys ask, you go use English. Ask question when not follow road. Why Ukonu go use English, Igbo English? They ask question to reach to break his head. I don't get it. But well done, Hair by Queen. Well done, Mama. You're so calm, composed, straight on point. Answer the question. I can't believe you're beauty and brilliant at the same time. You're beautiful. You're brilliant. Wow. It's nice having you. It was really a pleasure. You made me have fun all through. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, let's come and have a chit chat.
All right, Blessing. When are you bringing Jama government?